People always ask about, the benefits and why would you want a good property manager? Look, I've been in property for a number of years. I've been a letting agent since 2007. I've been the guy on the ground collecting the cash. I've been the guy with fists in my face in terms of evicting tenants. I've been there, done it, worn the t-shirt. I've experienced good agents, bad agents. And I think the reason why it's important for, I won't say every investor, for most investors, to use a good manager is because you got into property to make money and you got into property to have a better life, to have more free time. If you get into property and you start buying multiple properties, property always comes with a headache. I can guarantee you one thing in property, you'll have some kind of headache along the way. Do you really want to be taking calls on Christmas Eve? Do you really want to be dealing with the emotional side of property investing, which is mom and dad lost their jobs, which happens, and they can't afford to pay the rent, and now they're crying on your shoulder. They're not paying rent because you as a landlord haven't done your maintenance on the property. I can tell you there are so many reasons why a tenant won't pay rent. Now, a good property manager will understand how to play good cop and bad cop. The good manager will be the good cop. You as a landlord is a bad cop. Problem is this: if you don't have a third party between you and the tenant, you are the good cop and the bad cop. And most investors, most of them, get so emotional when a tenant doesn't pay rent. Guess what? That's the property game, and you have to get used to it, right? It's going to happen at some part of your property journey. But the problem is you get emotional and you make decisions based on your emotions. You cut the electricity off, and that is where most investors go bad. Look, don't get me wrong. There's a group of letting agents in South Africa. Some of them are really bad, but there are some really, really good property managers. And what they will do for you, they will literally, providing you choose the right one, they will take away the hassle. Those calls you're going to get about, it's an emergency, and there's just a tap leaking, drip, drip. Your property manager will take care of that. When your tenant defaults, your good property manager will send out a letter of demand saying that you default on your rent, and they will start taking the right recourse in terms of the eviction. A good property manager will build a good rapport with your tenants. They will do regular inspections on your property. They will send you photographs. When there's works to be done on your property, they'll update you on your property. And that's the reason why you want to use a good property manager. If you choose the right one, you'll be a good property investor.